Hey, good morning. It's May 10th, 2022. It's about, I think it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I cut myself shaving here and down here on my neck. I wanted to take the time to tell you guys that we're finally getting a chance to see how insane and manipulative women are as it evolves into relationships, especially if it's part of a breakup, and why men go their own way. The trial I'm talking about that's public now is the defamation case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. What you're finally getting to see is a man with enough money who is able to defend himself. 99.999% of us can't afford to defend ourselves, especially in court. Um, there's an attorney, a retired attorney on the internet called the lead attorney. He's out of Atlanta, and he's extremely brilliant. And they talk about the same things that women do. That he family rights. As a man, if you are involved with a woman and it's going to be a messy breakup, um, 99.9% of the time you're going to lose as a man. The standard playbook for all of them is you're abusive emotionally and physically. You touch the kids improperly if it's a single mother. They will absolutely do everything and anything to a man to destroy his life. Simply based on Amber Heard's testimony alone, Warner Brothers fired him. He used to do the Jack Sparrow stuff. He used to do, I mean, they practically destroyed that man's life simply taking a woman's word for it that he's and never mind the fact that Amber Heard lies and manipulates and is already convicted and arrested of domestic abuse. So, anyways, I just there is not a reason for a man to get involved with a woman uh, till way later in life, way later in life. There's just the men go their own way. Stay on your purpose, stay on your plans. Um, Leave them alone for God's sakes. Don't ever mess with a single mom. Can you imagine if she gets mad at you? He touched my child. What the fuck are you going to do as a man if somebody says that? What are you going to do if they say or she says you forced yourself on him and it wasn't consensual sex after the fact? I mean, that is just. Men aren't playing these games anymore, and for God's sakes, don't do it. The more I watch some of this trial and just it's unbelievable. I can the length and the way this girl can cry, Amber Heard, as I'm speaking, that she can cry at the drop of a hat. She's an actress. Of course she can cry at the drop of a hat. I mean, it's stunning. The only difference is that Johnny Depp absolutely has sufficient funds to be able to defend himself. I hope he wins. But more than anything, it's men are starting to wake up. Society is actually starting to wake up to these extremely horrible women, and they're out there. And by the way, there's more women than there are men. So all that to say, there is no doubt why the men go their own way community, then the manosphere is growing. It's simply put, it's just not worth it. And the legal gyrations I went through just to marry my wife was nothing that an average normal man would want to even go through. I mean, how many of you would have known to get a prenuptial signed and to have it videotaped to make sure that no one can come back later and say that they were under duress or coerced or they didn't understand. I mean, just this is it's to me it is finally Uh, our society is waking up to the fact that men are getting screwed in relationships. I can't even tell you. Now, I remember back in the day, in the, I guess in the 20, from, back in the day when a guy would get a woman pregnant and he would just leave. And I understand that. But the pendulum, always in our society, the pendulum always tends to go way too far to either side of the extreme. And it's time that men get treated better. It's time that I'm not an advocate for women. I'm not a woman. I don't understand how they think. I can only deal with one of them at a time. I don't understand why they do the things they do. So my advice isn't for them. And I have to say, last time, and I'll let it go, there's a reason why men go their own way. This didn't just happen overnight. I really, really respect some of the men in the manosphere. If you get a chance, take a look at the lead attorney. He has some fantastic things, and he says it's a playbook. It's a playbook they use to destroy a man in a relationship and to make him pay and to extract money from him, squeeze every single penny they can out of him, kick him out of his house, make him homeless. Uh, it's fucking disgusting, is what I'm trying to say. You guys stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Go Team Depp. Bye bye.